The Atlanta Hawks with the second in 2 days, playing last night in Miami. Second of a back-to-back. Delaney, no. Rebound, Brewer. Hawks are shooting 45%. Rockets are shooting 37%. A three, and it's down by Anderson.
It's a tall order for the Hawks when you have your starting backcourt struggling the way they have, Kevin, and then the bench comes in. Their worry is to try to score to get back into the game, and then you lose assignments on the defensive end. Ryan Anderson ends up with a three.
Good point. Good observation. Delaney with a shot clock at 4, defended by Anderson. Beverly trying to go in there. Muscala knocked him out of the way and then gets the 2. Gordon right to the rack. Delaney. Dunleavy was out there. Here he is on the other side right now. He finds Howard. Howard was 20 and 17. A turnover, another one. And then coming the other way was Bembry. 21 turnovers. 21 turnovers by Budenholzer's team. That's something very unfamiliar to them. They only average 15 a game. Now, it's not very good. It's 26th in the league, but they're well over that average tonight.
Yeah, an unfortunate way to start the fourth quarter. Again, when you have these combinations, Kevin, you lose a little bit of track because you're trying so hard just to get back in the game. You may make a few more risky plays and try to look for opportunities, and all of a sudden it ends up going the wrong way.
The defense has been something the Hawks have kind of hung their head on. Oh, my goodness. Boom, Dunleavy. Oh, the knee. Biggest lead now for the Rockets with the drive right there. Brewer from Nene. He's played well, Dunleavy has, for Atlanta, hasn't he? Since he's come over in the trade from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Dunleavy just picked up his second foul, and the training staff going to go out and see him.
Well, just before the break, Mike Dunleavy trying to catch up with Corey Brewer. You can see his left leg slides out from under him, and that right leg gets folded back, and immediately Mike grabbing at his right knee. And not a time, Kevin, where Mike knew better to go to the bench to have it checked out. It's significant enough for him to say, let's go in the back and take a look. And hopefully the news will be good.
You know, Brent, at 36, your leg is not meant to do that, and your body is not meant to fall that hard.
Yeah, and the tough thing for Mike, too, obviously a couple years ago coming back from back surgery, and he landed hard. Hopefully nothing got shaken loose back there, but a tough fall, and we'll hope to hear from D.A.
Beverly pesky. As Delaney tried to work into his D.
I mean, Patrick Beverly, he doesn't quit. I don't care the score. I don't care who he's guarding. So intense. Telling Dwight Howard he's all talk. No quit.
But Howard was joking around. It's a guy that he used to set screens for and pick and roll here in Houston.
Yeah, here's the thing. Patrick Beverly wasn't.
No, yeah. Oh, there's a hard screen by Howard. And Hardaway in, missing the triple. And Beverly the other way. Finds a cutting Brewer, who went into Nene and picked off. There's some aggressive defense that time by Malcolm Delaney. 22nd timeout taken by Budenholzer. That was hard, huh? Look at that.
Well, if he's all talk, that's some body talk from Dwight Howard knocking down Patrick Beverly.
That's like a Patrick Chung hit on Julio Jones. Timeout taken. Mike Dunleavy has just walked back out on the floor, which is a good sign. If it were real serious, right, Brandon, your experiences, they would have just stayed in the locker room.
Yeah, a great sign, and being down 19 points, I think that Mike Budenholzer would be very hesitant to put him back into this ball game, especially on the back-to-back. Give Mike the rest of the night off and time to recover. But good to see him back out on the bench.
It's Delaney, picked up by Brewer. Bazemore is in. Here comes Dwight. Began with a flourish. Draws a double right there against the best defensive guy in the name. Hardaway. Angles in and puts it through.
A little misstep by Tim Hardaway Jr., but able to collect himself just enough to score there.
Tim Hardaway Sr., his dad is an assistant with the Pistons. 5-time All-Star in the NBA. Three, put up and down with a good shot by Eric Gordon, who is number 2 in the NBA in three-point shots made. Good cut, Bembry. Nice feed, Bazemore.
Nice job by Bazemore posting up on that right side. So advantageous for a left-handed player, Kevin, to get back to the middle there in a beautiful pass.
Good point. 8 to play in the fourth. Here comes Brewer across the lane. Defense was there. Howard retrieves, outlet Hardaway right into Gordon. Knocked away by Nene. And put back up and in by Bembry.
Some good life from the Hawks here, active on the defensive end, and a good attack by Hardaway that ends up 2 points for Bembry.
Brewer 3 and shy of the mark. Big story here was the 18-point third quarter by Harden. Let's go to DA.
Well, some good news for the Hawks. Mike Dunleavy took that awful fall just a few minutes ago, but Hawks are saying he is fine. He's back on the bench, as you saw, and he is eligible to come back in the game, Kevin.
Good stuff, DA. Thank you very much. Bazemore got the 2 in a 14-point lead for the Rockets. After a long January on the road, back home in February, and trying to get a 2-game set with Atlanta tonight on TNT. Rockets on top, 35 for Harden, an 18-point third quarter. Rockets' big lead was 20. Hawks on a little 6-0 run right now. It's Harden with the ball. This team in January went 10-7. Harden, he gets that to fall in December. Bradbury, they went 15-2 and were just the talk of the league.
One of the things that they exposed in December was the fact that they can play elite level defense. I think they were 7th in defensive efficiency in that month as Bazemore drills a 3 from the left side. Actually 6th in defensive efficiency. So they proved to Mike D'Antoni that they can put it together, but their offense still and always will be, Kevin, a huge part of their defense, being able to score 3 as opposed to year 2.
Gordon doubled and Nene left free to fire. Rockets are 9 wins ahead of last year's pace. Began the season 9-6. That was their November record. A scoop and a drive inside by Hardaway. Pretty play. Here's another interesting note about tonight's game, because the Rockets turned the ball over quite a bit. As you watch Hardaway put in his 14th point, and they'll go to the line for just the 3rd time tonight. You talk about efficiency. The Rockets, who average a ton of turnovers, 17 assists with just 8 turnovers. But the Hawks were pretty good with the ball, 20 assists and 20 turnovers.
Yeah, and actually a team total of 21, Kevin, where they've given up 22 points. So a bit out of character for Atlanta, again, on a back-to-back. But this Houston team doesn't quite pressure you the way that some of the elite teams do in the league. Lots of unforced mistakes from the Hawks here tonight. They might have a chance to clean it up here, now just down 10.
Cutting in, Houston lead in half. Harden, step back, Bazemore defends. Harden puts it up and in. Atlanta's on a 12-4 run. Nene, by the way, just a moment ago picked up his 4th foul.
And Coach Budenholzer still content just to have Bazemore play Harden straight up one-on-one defense in isolation.
Howard. Good feed again, 22 for Howard with 19 rebounds. What a performance in his first trip back to Houston as a Hawk. He's got 7 dunks. Anderson with the dive after the good feed, and he was right on the doorstep and could not convert. It's Delaney. Hardaway Jr. with a triple. Hawks right back in this one.
That's where Tim Hardaway Jr. shows you how much confidence he's gained in his offense. Transition 3 from deep.
18 for Hardaway. 8 have come in this quarter. Ariza, another miss. 1 of 9 with 3. Delaney, Hardaway. Gordon is on Delaney. Got in tight. Inside for Howard. Shot clock is down to 9. Reset the offense. The stutter step in the drive. Howard is there with the rebound and the 2. 21 rebounds with 24 points. Getting slow up now as Delaney took one below the belt. Never fun. Gordon triple. No. Oh, it bounces back in.
Welcome back home. That's a home roll for Eric Gordon, but Atlanta doing a great job of keeping pressure on the Rockets. And in a position here.
4.5 to go. Hardaway with a Howard screen. And a good one it was. Another three.
I said it in the first quarter, Kevin, the Hawks are so much different when Tim Hardaway Jr. has this kind of offensive outburst. Dennis Schroeder watching the starting point guard on the bench. You wonder if Budenholzer will go back or keep this lineup that's found some rhythm.
With a foul on top, and that goes on Bembry. Hardaway at halftime had 8. He now has 21. Bembry picks up his 4th for the Hawks. 4:03 to go. 104-99 Houston with the NBA on TNT tonight, brought to you by the 2017 Optima from Kia, the official vehicle of the NBA. By Subway, search for better. By Auto Trader, the only car search engine driven by you. And by Tissot, the official timekeeper of the NBA. The Rockets' big lead was 20 with about 9 minutes left in the quarter. And it's been dropped down to 6 at the free throw line, and with a terrific 15 of 19 performance there, and one better for Harden. He continues to roll him up. He's got 41.
And Mike D'Antoni making a defensive substitution here. Beverly in, so extremely small lineup for the Houston Rockets outside of Capella to match up with what the quickness the Hawks have shown on the offensive end with their guards penetrating into the lane.
Third time that Harden has been shooting 3 from the line tonight. Howard the rebound. 22. Harden at the line, 16 of 21 with 41 points. Hardaway has found the stroke here in the 4th. Ariza's on him, one of the better defenders. The try by Hardaway into Capella. Got it! What a play by Tim Hardaway Jr. Terrific drive right into the teeth of the Rockets D. Capella picks up the foul.
Great confidence in Hardaway here, and a great attack there. Late contact from Capella as the left-hand finger roll had already gotten away. And Tim Hardaway with 3 the hard way. No, he was unable to make it.
Sefolosha being injured has put Hardaway in the starting lineup. Sefolosha is in his 3rd straight with a groin strain. The defense here by Bembry on Hardaway. On Harden. Picked up by Capella. Rotating it around. Double team. Ariza. Gordon threes. And a good rebound inside. A gutty one by Bembry. Cross court. Hardaway 3. Hold on. There it goes. Another 3. He's got the stroke tonight. Every chamber is filled. 16 in the 4th and 26 for the game.
What a run by Tim Hardaway Jr. as he's able to spot up and find some offensive rhythm behind the 3-point line. The advanced pass and the 3 ball giving the Hawks some life here, just down 2 with under 3 minutes to play in Houston.
We've had an 18-point swing over the last 6 minutes here in Houston.
Well, all courtesy of this guy, and it's been his 3-point shooting, spotting up behind the screen. Great left-hand finish here, and then the advanced pass by Bembry to find Tim Hardaway Jr. and doing their best Houston Rocket impersonation here in the 4th.
That was Hunger to Win, presented by Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. It's Ariza outside, going in the paint with the fadeaway over Bazemore. No. Rebound by Howard, 23rd for him.
And Coach Bud sticking with the hot lineup here, Kevin.
Hardaway looking for a screen. The drive and for the tie, and he got it! And a foul! Knifing for the 2, and he'll go to the free throw line.
And I'll tell you what, he came around that screen. Dwight Howard is on the roll to his left. Easy to dump it off to him for the dunk, but Tim Hardaway said, let me take care of it. I taken care of the rest of the quarter. I've got this one. You see Howard on the roll to Tim Hardaway's left, but already past Capella and back to the free throw line. What a quarter.
What a quarter indeed. Looked like his dad driving down the lane right there. First school to offer him a scholarship was John Beeline up at Michigan. Played there, part of some very successful teams for the Wolverines. So it's a 1-point Atlanta lead. Their last lead was late in the first half, 44-43. Harden triple. No, and a aggressive try at the rebound by Beverly. Picked up by Harden. Out to Ariza. A three. No. Capella will chase it down. Vacuums it in. Knocked away by Bazemore. Picked up by Harden. Gordon thought three. Into Bazemore. Got the drive, the fake, and the feed. It's taken by Beverly. Plenty of time with which to work. Under 2 to play. Here comes Harden slithering. Beverly, three for the lead. No, short. Rebound picked up by Delaney.
There's some of that Hawks defense able to scramble around, take away airspace. Nobody with room to cast.
Hardaway with Ariza lunging in, trying to pickpocket him, and picks up the foul.
Schroeder up, applauding Hardaway in his efforts to give the Hawks the late lead here.
They're up by 4. They were down by 20. They're on a 10-0 run. Up 3 points, 109-106. I think I said 4. Up by 3, 109-106. Screen by Capella. Harden is picked up on top by Bembry. In the corner, the aggressive Beverly. And right on the doorstep, got it to go. And it's a 1-point game. The Hawks' biggest comeback this season was 20 against Milwaukee back in early December. Hardaway with a three. Picked up by Anderson. Harden. The drive into his old teammate, Howard. And he got one right in the forehead.
I'll tell you what, I know that Harden's down on the ground thinking got raked across the face, so the ball absolutely went off James Harden. And if there's no foul called there, it's going to be Atlanta Hawk basketball. Right at Dwight Howard, trying to draw the contact, and a good swipe. And that's going to be Hawk ball. So interesting for Atlanta is that Schroeder still remains on the bench. You would think that Mike Budenholzer might want to put his point guard in to handle the basketball. So this is uncharted territory for some rookies and some guys who don't have this late experience to have the ball and execute in a big moment.
It's Delaney and Bazemore with the defense by Harden. On the wing, Hardaway driving and slamming. Oh, he just threw down a sledgehammer. It's Atlanta by 3 and a turnover by Houston. Woo.
Wow, Tim Hardaway Jr. It's exploding here in the fourth.
23 in the fourth and 33 for the game. Bazemore in the corner, three, no. Rebound by Anderson. That shot was taken by Delaney. Here comes Harden. One foul to give for Atlanta. One foul to give for the Hawks. Harden. Ariza. A three. It was picked up at the bottom of the net the other way. It's Bembry with the jam on the feed by Bazemore.
And I think the crowd was reacting as if it went in because it just swiped through the net, but it did not go through the rim.
Right, but the outside of the net, and that is it. With a sensational fourth quarter. Howard in his return puts up 24 and grabs 23. But look at this. Up high and down hard. Hardaway rocking the rim with a terrific tomahawk.
Atlanta Hawk bench celebrating, and Tim Hardaway Jr. with just an absolute gem of a road game for the Atlanta Hawks.
A 25-point swing in the last 8 minutes and 50 seconds of this one. And Tim Hardaway Jr. had his fingerprints all over it. A career-high 33